We have always been at the forefront in the EU of calling for sanctions on Russia in relation to its behavior, the British PM added. REUTERSRussia must release the Ukrainian boats and sailors it captured on Sunday, British Prime Minister Theresa May said on Thursday, adding that Britain would continue to push for appropriate sanctions. This is part of a pattern of Russian behavior, May told reporters on the flight to the G20 summit in Argentina, which Russian President Vladimir Putin is also due to attend. According to Reuters, they should release those ships and sailors. They should de-escalate the situation, she said. Read else Reuters. Trump cancels Putin meeting over Ukraine crisis. We have always been at the forefront in the EU of calling for sanctions on Russia in relation to its behavior. Theresa May added. We will continue to push for what we consider to be appropriate sanctions on Russia. Earlier this week, several senior European politicians raised the possibility of new sanctions against Russia to punish it for capturing the boats. If you see a spelling error on our site, select it and press Ctrl Enter. Latest news 1745 Reuters, U.S. Military carries out open skies flight over Ukraine. 1640 Grain harvest in Ukraine may exceed 70 million tons. Experts 1620 Pentagon hiring English-Ukrainian translators to support U.S. Troops. 1600 EU experts expose Russia's long-term disinformation plan for Azov. 1540 Ukrainian parliament passes bill on mine action. 1510 Ukraine must be prepared for Russia's religious provocations. Expert. 1440 Crimean lawyer detained for Facebook post dating back to 2013. Media. 1320 Ukraine's international reserves in November rise to $17.70. BLN. 1240 local budget across Ukraine. Sea revenue increased. 1220 container train between China, EU to run via Ukraine. Minister. 12 o'clock Russia deploys nuclear weapon carriers in occupied Crimea. Yelchenko. 11 o'clock Ukraine celebrates Army Day. 10:40 new gas field discovered in Ukraine's Kharkiv region. 10 o'clock EU steps up action against Russian disinformation. 9 o'clock Ukraine reports escalation signs in Donbass. 1800 Facebook down. Massive outage covers Europe, including Ukraine. Map. 1514 Ukraine joins WHO European Health Research Network. 1429 Shakhtar Lyon game to be held in Kiev. 1318 Slovakia expels Russian diplomat, says engaged in espionage. Reuters. 1203 U.S. State Department, Russia needs to free Ukrainian crews. 1141 sales of new cars in Ukraine grow by 2% in January to November. 1117 Poroshenko announces date of Orthodox Church's Unification Council. 1030 National Bank names key risks of Ukraine's financial sector. 1008 Donbass war update. Ukraine reports 1 Kia, 3 WIAs in past day. 946 Russian threat highest since 2014. Ukraine military chief. Media. 919 NBU strengthens official forex rate to 28 Ukrainian hryvnias and 12 kopeckas to dollar for December 5, 2230. Analysis. Nord Stream 2, is Europe aware of the Russian news? 2210 discussion with Hungary, very productive. Klimkin convinced. 2135 Poroshenko, Ukraine stands against Goebbels like Russian propaganda. 2055 NATO recognizes Ukraine's aspirations to join alliance. Stoltenberg. 1910 EU offering Eurobond to provide aid to Ukraine, Georgia. Reuters. 1830 London High Court throws out private bank claim against Kolomoisky.